Hi YouTube, it's David here with my fat loss experiment. It is May 29th and I just finished week number 14. Last week was a really bad week because I had a few family events and I went a little bit crazy, so I gained 2.6 pounds previous week, and this week I lost 1.8 pounds. So I'm happy with that, but I got to tell you guys that it was a really tough week. I mean, it was really tough. On Monday, I felt like a drug addict who needed a fix because the previous week I'd eaten so much junk that, you know, it was in my system, and I just couldn't get rid of it as soon as I thought. In other words, it was really affecting me. I was craving soda, I was craving bread, sweets, chips, you know, like carbs and stuff. So Monday and Tuesday it was pure willpower. I got through those couple of days, but then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were a little bit rough. Ate a few things I shouldn't have, but I still did well overall because I lost weight. But this week was a little scary because it really shows me just how powerful eating the bad foods is in a negative way, just how much influence they have on you and how it's hard to get them out of your system. And eating for your metabolic type is really good, obviously, by the progress that I've seen, that I've shown here. But this past week has really made me realize just how important it is to eat for your metabolic type. Because, I mean, I was losing weight and everything when I was following the diet to the letter, but the biggest thing is how I was feeling. You know, I wasn't craving stuff. And if I could say one thing about this past week is that I had these just irresistible cravings, and I would eat. I was full, but I was not satisfied, and that scared the heck out of me because the other day I made these potato and chorizo. Chorizo is a Mexican sausage. These potato and chorizo cakes, you know, like crab cakes, but they're just potato cakes with chorizo in them, and they were delicious. I had about 3 of them. They were like about this size, kind of like about an inch thick. So I was full, wasn't hungry anymore, but I was not satisfied, and I needed to eat something else. I just had to have something else. So I ate some chicken enchiladas, I think it was. That was so frustrating. It just took me back to the days of when I would eat uncontrollably, stuff my face, and still need to eat more when I wasn't hungry. I gotta admit, I mean, it was scary. It was, I mean, I just had these flashbacks of having to go back to where I was and not being able to do a thing about it. You know, like just you're on a ship that you can't control, and it was just thinking about it makes me a little uneasy. But I'm not gonna go back to where I was before. I won't. I refuse. Little side note, this shirt is fitting so loose, it's not even funny, you know. And so I know I'm going in the right direction. I'm going to keep on going. I'm not going to quit. Even if I stumble, I'm going to keep on going. I'll admit that this week I was so frustrated on more than one occasion that I thought, you know what, I'm just not going to film videos anymore. I thought, screw it. But I've given up so many times before, and I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to quit. So this little book here does work. Something I thought about for the longest time is, this is kind of my philosophy. I don't know if I heard it somewhere, read it somewhere, or I just came up with it myself. It's been so long since I've thought this that I think that I made it up, but anyway. And I've always said this, for years I've said this, the quality of the food that you eat dictates your health. The amount of food you eat dictates your size. So if you can eat 2,000 calories a day, if that's your proper amount to maintain your healthy weight, you can eat 2,000 calories a day of fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and be healthy, or you can eat 2,000 calories a day of junk food, chips, soda, candy bars. The amount of food of the junk food is going to be a lot less because they're so calorie dense. And you could technically be the same size, but are you going to be healthy? Are you going to be fit on the inside as well as the outside? I've always said that the outer shell is just a reflection of how we are on the inside. So if you eat healthy, you'll be healthy, and it reflects it. So the metabolic typing diet, it's worked for me so far. I have to keep on recommending it. I'm also showing it to remind you guys that until the end of this month, is this a 30-day, 31-day month? Anyway, you can still sign up for the raffle. By the end of the month, I'll be picking a winner, and I'll be sending a copy of this book to. Okay? Whoever gets this book is going to be very fortunate, because when you read it, you'll see so many things that the modern fitness / medical community either does not know about or does not tell us. I mean, so I read some things here that are just amazing. Example after example of people that have gotten not only fit, but really healthy once they eat for their metabolic type. And I mean, just example after example. You know, I think I've said this before, the example of Eskimos. What do Eskimos eat? They eat blubber, meat from either whales or seals, and fish. That's all high density fat meat. So if you were to take that Eskimo to South America and give them a diet of, I don't know, grains, berries, fruits, vegetables, you're going to see how sick they get, and vice versa. Take someone from, I don't know, Watusi tribe in Africa, take them to Alaska, to Scandinavia, and change their diet on them. See what happens. Document here, case after case, of how you need to eat for your metabolic type. And when I've done it, I have felt so good. I eat, and I'm so satisfied. And just thinking about that gets me excited again. On that note, I want to do a cleanse. I think a few weeks ago I told you guys that I was going to do a cleanse, and it's not for my metabolic type, but I just want to do it, you know, just to kind of clean the system, a little bit of a change. So the goal is to do a juice fast this week. I'd like to do the whole 7 days. I don't know if I can or if I will, but a minimum of 3. But I really want to shoot for doing the whole week of just fruits and vegetables, fruit and vegetable juices the whole week. So that's my goal. I'm not doing it for weight loss. I'm just doing it to just clean the system a bit. Okay? So that's the goal, and I'll see how it goes. All right? So I think that's it. Hope everybody has a good week, and I will see you next Sunday.